What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of USD CAD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this highly volatile instrument. As you know that there is a high impact news release today, later today on USD CAD, and we can find a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss how we can trade USD CAD, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis. Then we will see how we can find a trading opportunity on USD CAD. Now, starting first of all with the bigger picture to see a, a directional bias in the market, because monthly, weekly will give you a directional bias, and daily and lower time frame you can use for entry. So with that being said, first of all, look at the bigger picture on the monthly time frame. USD CAD basically first of all has created a false breakout of this monthly important level. As you have seen that, if you look at the past, the same level acted here as a support, now here acted as a resistance, and then this current month created a breakout of this trend line to the upside, tested this zone here, tested this doji, and then we saw a strong move to the downside, created this false breakout to the upside, and closed as a monthly strong bearish candle. Now, after this kind of rejection and after this kind of false breakout, you can expect this price to come down further to the downside. At least we can say that USD CAD in the first move should fall back to this level of support, even lower than this. So with that being said, USD CAD has a strong potential to drop further. Now, going to the weekly time frame, what we see that now we have a pattern here to keep in mind is that, first of all, look at this one here. Weekly, we have seen a doji has been formed, long week doji. Now, after this kind of rejection to the top, on the top with this doji, you can expect couple of candles to come down. And at the same time, this is the weekly time frame, and we have seen that USD CAD has created this weekly trend line. So if you draw this one here, you see this is a support with this trend line. The same level with the doji has created a support. Now same level here with this support. Now we can expect the price at least to come back to this level, as you have seen that there is a gap opening here. If you look closely, now the same gap opening, same support here, just been broken with another gap. So there is a mirror has been created, gap with the gap, and then we saw a drop. So with all that being said, looks like that USD CAD is craving to get back to this level of support before creating any kind of movement. So now let's see on the daily time frame to see what kind of trading opportunity we can find. Now, daily time frame, we have something more to look at it. You see that there is a double top formation. This is the monthly resistance, as we have seen. After this double top formation, we have seen a breakout to the downside, followed by this green candle. This one basically tested this previous support as a resistance here. If you consider this trend line, then we see that support has been tested as a resistance. That means that the uptrend changes to the downtrend, and then we saw a couple of doji has been created and then break to the downside. At this point, we can consider that USD CAD is in a downtrend. Now, previous day, this is the daily chart, we saw a doji has been created. Now, after this doji, what you can expect, as usual, the price to drop. But what I think that, as there is a high impact news release, we might see a reversal spike to the upside, and we could even see that this daily resistance has been broken to the upside during this news release, and then we may see a force move to the downside. So with all that being said, now if you see that this daily resistance, basically if you can extend to the other direction, we see that this zone is basically a quite significant. Now let's see on the 4 hour time frame how we can define this zone. Let's see what are the significance for USD CAD to move to that zone. Now, if you draw a box around this zone, what do you think that, what you see that there is a support here in the past, this there is a long rejection from this support. This big move happened, the price came back to the same level and then has created this green candle on this level of support. Now the same level, same zone here acted as a resistance for this move, and the same zone here acted as a support. So this is a really quite significant zone. Now at the same time, if you look at the past, what you see that in this zone there is a wickless candle, red bearish candle. There is another wickless candle, red bearish candle. Now we saw that after this break there is a retracement to the upside with this two green candle. Now we see that USD CAD now dropping down, but what I think that during this news release, USD CAD could go up, test this 20 period moving average, this blue one on the 4 hour, and break all this level, and then we might see that a bigger move happens. If this is the case, or even if we see a doji has been created, that is what I will be waiting for. If I see that the price managed to reach here during this news release, then I will be actively waiting for a reversal pattern on the lower time frame, such as in 5 minutes or 15 minutes, for a potential shorting opportunity with our VIP members and a student with a very high risk to reward ratio from this zone to this zone. Now if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to leave a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.